And this right here is the root of all our problems. This tree down. So this tree is gone. We have no power.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. And this is day 2 without power after the storm. Still over 100,000 people in the state of Rhode Island without power. It's been over 24 hours. It's people are starting to get irritated. I have yet to see a National Grid truck. I have not seen anyone working on power lines. They may be all down on the South Coast. I have no idea. But like I said, we're on day 2 with no power up here. We have frost this morning. It's 50 degrees inside the house. They need to get their butts moving. I know that there's a lot of work, but it's getting ridiculous. So I'm heading into work right now. Hopefully traffic's not that bad. I'll let you know what's going on throughout the day. I'll try to give updates, but I'm starting to get frustrated. We still have I've heard rumors of tomorrow before we get our power back. I've heard rumors of the end of the week. So pretty much to say everything in my refrigerator's got to be thrown out. Another day and a half, we're going to be throwing everything out of the freezer too. So we're looking at at least a couple of $100 worth of food that we're going to be throwing out. Like I said, what sucks with us up here is with no power, I have no water either. So with no water, luckily I filled up the tub. I'm glad I did that. I was smart to fill up the tub, but take the tub and transfer it to the toilet so you can flush the toilets. But no, we're getting frustrated. So I'm heading into work. Hopefully the commute's not that bad. I'll get with you throughout the day, like I do every single day. Dash cam. No power at home, so I didn't bring a lunch today, so I'm going to run out and grab some lunch. I'm going to be bad. I'm going to go to Burger King. I should eat healthy, but I haven't had Burger King in a while, so I'm going to do that. Should be back in a little bit. Saw some power trucks this morning. Maybe getting power today, hopefully. Would be nice. Other than that, I'll have to go to my in-laws, grab the generator, and get the freezer and the refrigerator fired up and go from there. But I'm going to grab Sunny. All right, everyone. It is 3:30. I'm going to head home. The sun is in my face. That's why the weird shadows. Looks like we still don't have power. National Grid map is now saying November 3rd before we get our power back, which is, I believe, Saturday. Unbelievable. I just wonder what this area what it would take for National Grid to put power back up if we had ever gotten a Category 2 or Category 3 hurricane. It's ridiculous. And it's like their information, it keeps on changing, and it's earlier, it's later, the area expands, it shrinks, because earlier today it was just my street. Now it's like the whole section of Glendale. I'm getting frustrated. I pretty much say right now everything in my refrigerator is gone. Hopefully the freezer is holding up. I'm probably gonna have to transport the stuff down to my wife's aunt's house, put it in her freezer. Anyway, so I'm heading home right now. Let's see what we're up against.
Shut up and sit down.
Alright, I'm home, everyone. Power is still... Oh, I shouldn't be leaving this door open. We have no heat. The house holds the heat from the day pretty well. That's one good thing with this house. But we still have no power. As you saw on the dash cam coming home, they are working on it. So, cross the fingers. We got a call from National Grid. They actually called the house. They must have been getting a lot of complaints. But they called the house, and they're saying 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm looking at if they work through, because they pretty much got the tree off the wires. They got a new transformer, new pole there. They just got to put it. I didn't realize the pole came down. So yeah, I put a pole in with a transformer and wires. We might get lucky and have power tonight. I'm looking at it right now for the food and everything. Basically, I'm saying everything in the refrigerator is gone. I don't think freezer, I think it's still good. It's probably at refrigerator temperature right now. We'll see. We'll have to check it out. Yeah, luckily it's not a ton of stuff in the refrigerator. It's a lot of leftovers that we're going to throw away. If we lost the freezer, there'd be a lot of meats, and that'd be really expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, it's hopefully, like I said, hopefully we get the lights on tonight. We are going to be, just talked with Lee on the phone, we are going to be contacting an electrician to come in and put a generator in. Even if we don't use it, if we turn around when the girls, go out on their own, it's a good selling point for the house. So we're looking, there's a couple of $1,000s to do that between the cost of the generator and the wiring. So I think the couch is going to have to hold off for a little while longer. But especially the way I looked at it is we're lucky. I mean, it's chilly. We're waking up in the morning and it's about 60 in the house, so it's chilly. I said, but I told Lee if this was January or early February and temperatures below zero, if it was a blizzard that came through, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So I just keep on looking. Got more money going out than we have coming in lately. But anyway, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. I'd be extremely happy if the power came on within the next hour or two. I think I might I'd say I'd do a cartwheel, but I don't feel like having to spend the night in the hospital. But if the power came on, I'd be extremely happy. Stress that you don't need, and my wife is stressing, which is causing me to stress. Kids don't have their phones, and teenagers that don't have cell phones, it's not a good thing. So, but I'm gonna go back in. Can't have coffee, can't have anything like that because I can't brew it. But we'll see. Gotta get something to drink. And actually, Jessica's at I think it's our last field hockey game of the season. So the game just started late. So basically, probably be another hour before she gets home, and Lee's got to bring a friend home, and she lives on the other side of town, which is a half an hour to 45 minutes back and forth. So yeah, it's going to be about another hour before Lee gets home. She's bringing pizza home, so that's the one good thing, we don't have to cook. But anyway, all right, I'm going to head back in the house and lay on my phone because I was able to charge it. I've got my computer, if my battery goes down, I can plug my phone into that to charge it. So I'll get with you if anything changes. All right, well, as you can see, the last bit of light has left, and Jessica did not put the light back. Where did she put it? So it's on the table. This is what my night looks like right now. They are working on the power lines. I can tell you that right now. Ooh. Hey, that's kind of spooky. Wow. That's pretty cool. Alright, they are working on the power lines right now. So, hopefully, we'll have power tonight and some heat. Heat I'm not really worried about because this house holds the heat pretty well. The electricity, I could care less about TV being on or not. It really doesn't bother me. Biggest thing is we have no water because we have a well. So no showers, and we can't flush the toilets. So luckily I was smart. Before the storm hit, I filled up both bathtubs with water because in case we lost power. Finding out that our tub upstairs does not hold the water. This is when we got up in the morning, it was empty. Downstairs bathroom has a full tub of water, so we're using that to go to the bathroom down there. But I want water, I want heat, you know, I want to be able to cook food because we haven't been able to cook or eat anything. Right now I'm basically going under the premise that all the food in the refrigerator is dead. It's gone. I had to take the ice cubes out of the freezer because they were starting to melt and the water was dripping out onto the floor. The meat still seems like it's frozen, so if we don't go in and out of there, it should be in good shape if we get power back tomorrow. Anything after tomorrow morning, I think everything might be a total loss. So that's gonna really, really suck. But I can hear them working on the line. The chainsaws are going, they're cutting. So I might just take a walk up to the corner to see if they got lights. Because if they don't have lights, they're going to be cutting out of there real quick. And we're held out until tomorrow. So I'm going to go check and see what they're doing. Really dark. Alright, taking a walk up to the corner to see if they're still working on it. I think I still hear trucks beeping, so maybe we get lucky. We'll see. You see the last of the sun going down. Alright, I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but they are working down there. Alright, they are working on it. Unfortunately, the camera wouldn't zoom in on it. So hopefully tonight. It would be nice if the power popped on. You see, right there, got a pretty nice, almost full moon tonight. Hopefully, you see it's getting dark. It's getting dark real quick. But all right, I'm gonna head back in. This is hopefully the last night. But like I said, they do have lights. They are... That's just a text. I thought maybe it was the carbon monoxide detector or something. Alright, this has to be a first for YouTube. I'm actually vlogging by candlelight here. Oh my lord. I feel right now for those people in Puerto Rico that have been, well, it's well over a month and a half without power. We're 2 days right now, and everyone's getting edgy and getting on each other's nerves, and yeah, it's not good. But like I said, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They are working on it. There's like 6 trucks down there with lights. So hopefully, I'm praying. Hopefully, I hear the beep of the carbon monoxide detectors and the smoke detectors coming on, and we can get some heat, some water, and some light in this house. I'm hoping. I just hope when the power comes on, it doesn't break anything. Sometimes you'll get a surge, or with the water. Or I hope not. But crossing my fingers. Like I said, vlogging by candlelight right now. So needless to say, when the power does come back on, we're gonna have to clean this refrigerator out, and we're gonna have to restock. So probably gonna be doing a stop and shop run for it, or Brigitto's run, which is IGA. It's a local store. But anyway, the other thing too is it's Halloween, and I don't think we normally don't get trick-or-treaters. We get maybe 1, 2 the most, but we don't have any lights on, so I don't think they're gonna know that we're giving out candy. To be honest, I don't know what my wife did with the candy. I think it's on the table. So my daughters and my wife really disappointed about that. That means that they're gonna have candy in the house. But anyway, if the power comes on, I will get with you guys. If it doesn't, then I'll end the vlog before I go to sleep, because there's really not much I can do. That's my house right now. Oh, someone texting me. Alright, I will get back to you guys a little bit later. Alright everyone, power is still out. Nothing much I can do. They got the tree out of the way of those power lines. I thought that they were going to work on them. They're gone. Getting cold in this house, so we'll see. hopefully we have power tomorrow. If not, we're gonna have to make plans for something because it's getting too cold in this house. So I'm heading to bed. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.